Good morning. Thank you all for coming to celebrate my special day of becoming a bat mitzvah. Congratulations to Adam. Thank you to my tutor, Mrs. Chongus, who helped me learn everything I needed to know, and to the clergy for helping with my bat mitzvah preparation. And finally, to my parents who put everything together and put up with me through it all. My Torah portion contains instructions for the Israelites on how to set up their justice system. I was surprised by how much emphasis the Torah puts on being careful when passing judgment on other people. You shall not judge unfairly, the Torah says. Even though the laws are written for judges deciding court cases, I think they are for us too, because they remind us how easy it is to judge someone wrongly and how much harm that can cause. Recently, 9 innocent people were murdered in a mostly African American church in South Carolina. The murderer judged them because of their skin color. Partly as a result of this tragedy, the South Carolina legislature decided to take down the Confederate flag, which the killer had taken a picture with and posted on his website. The governor at first wanted to keep the flag up, but the tragedy of 9 innocent African Americans being shot and the killer posting a picture with himself and the flag were part of the reason she decided she wanted it taken down. The governor of South Carolina opened her eyes to the fact that this flag was not right to keep up because it was a symbol of hatred and racism. In Texas, there was another recent incident in which African Americans were treated unfairly when police officers broke up a pool party and forced black kids to sit or get out of the way and ignored the white kids who were also part of the party. One officer then threw a girl in her bikini to the ground and pinned her down with his knee on her back. All over the world and through history, people have been unfairly judged. The Holocaust is an example. Jews in Europe were being treated horribly even though they did nothing wrong. So why were we treated that way? Why were we discriminated against and sent to concentration camps to be killed? It's because Hitler made people believe we were bad by wrongly blaming Jews for all of Germany's problems. Hitler judged all Jews and had around 6 million Jews murdered. I believe we all should open our eyes to the fact that every day someone is judging another person unfairly one way or other, sometimes without even noticing. We might judge someone because of their looks, their personality, their actions, or even rumors. But can you really know the truth about someone without talking to them? As I learned, you usually shouldn't judge somebody if you don't know them. I realized this while I was doing my mitzvah project. I went to Long Branch Elementary School to help out with the pre-K aftercare that included 2 special needs kids. The one that I worked with a little more had Down syndrome. Before I talked to her, I misjudged her. I thought that just because she had Down syndrome, she had to be treated differently and you couldn't have a real conversation with her. I was wrong. She was just like every other kid. You could treat her the same. Even though I had trouble understanding her at first, after a while, I was able to understand her and have a real conversation with her. Working with her showed me how important it is to treat people equally because you can never know if what you are judging someone for is true or not until you get to know them. How would you feel if you were a victim in all of these situations and no one was there to help you out or stop it from happening? Maybe we should all think twice before we judge other people. Maybe we should stand up for another person who is being wrongly judged. I want to do this to help make the world a better place. I hope you will too. Shabbat Shalom.
כי מצא בקרבך ואחד שערך אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך איש או אישה אשר יעשה את הרע בעיני אדוני אלוהיך לעבור בריתו וילך ויעבוד אלוהים אחרים וישתחוו לכם ולשמש או לירח או לכל צבא השמיים אשר לא ציוויתי והוגר לך ושמעת ודרשת היטב והנה אמת נהון הדבר נעשת התועבה הזאת בישראל אדוני ספר תפתח ופיה כי תהילתך Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Shemo ve'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Amen. Lo tita lecha, Asherah kol eitz eitzel mizbach. Adonai Elohecha asher ta'aseh la, v'lo takim lecha maseva asher sanei Adonai Elohecha. Lo tizbach la'Adonai Elohecha shor v'aseh asher yevomu kol davar ra ki toavat Adonai Elohecha hu.
It was great. I can't believe how intricate it was.
Emily, you rock.
Don't tell Adam, but a little bit better than his.
I think we've got another civil rights lawyer in the family.
At first, I was kind of blown away that came out of the mouth of a 13-year-old, but then I realized it was Emily.
Of course, Deuteronomy is such an interesting part of the Torah.
As a middle school assistant principal, I could tell that you are very, very mature and intelligent.
You always see justice from both sides, and that's why, as a prosecutor, I married a defense attorney.
And I thought your essay was amazing.
Because then I can run things by her, and I can hear her perspective on things.
I was amazed at the depth of thinking and philosophy that you imbued in what you had to say.
I was so impressed with Emily's comments about justice.
You took that to another level in sharing the justice and not judging someone by the way they look, by whether they have more or whether they have less.
For someone just 13 years old to be so mature.
Whether they've been born with a disability or not. And I've always seen that in your personality, Emily, and I see that you emulate that and you're a leader.
I was impressed with your commitment to justice, and it gives me hope for a better world in the future.
And I look forward to all the beautiful things you continue to do in the world. And you touch me in the way you always interact with me since you were a baby.
I thought a great deal listening to her, knowing Emily as a young lady of perfection. And I could only think that this was beyond perfection. Just beautiful.
I look forward to hearing of your wonderful successes in the world and the brilliant life that you not only enjoy, but you set a wonderful example for everyone else.
The main thing I can say is I was overwhelmed by Emily's total performance today. She was so fabulous, so mature, so articulate. It brought tears to my eyes.
I hope you enjoy your bat mitzvah to the fullest extent because you deserve to have a wonderful time. You are a precious young lady.
In fact, I hugged her when we came into this room, and she said, "Daya, are you crying?" And I said, "Yes, I am."
Emily, I thought your presentation was wonderful. I really, really liked how you tied in things that are really current events and issues that we're facing.
I am just so proud of you. You did such a wonderful job. You are an immense talent, and I just know you're going to be an amazing, amazing young woman.
She's such a wise. Emily, congratulations. We are very proud of you. You have grown into a beautiful young woman. Special, intelligent young adults. I think you've learned from this experience and how much you see into things, and you really get the big picture of life and how you don't judge people.
And it just made me proud to see how thoughtful she was and how much she cares about justice and how much she cares about human rights.
I thought it was really moving. It made me tear up because I like your connections to the real world life. I thought it was really sweet, and I think you look beautiful up there.
And I see her as a leader, and I think that she will do great things. And I'm so proud of you, Emily.
I was really proud of you. I thought you did a really good job. So congratulations, Emily.
Mazel tov.
Clink.
Emily's wonderful maturity and her adult outlook on life and her sense of understanding of other people's feelings and sensitivity and her sense of justice. And that meant so much to me. Thank you, Emily. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Bari pri hagofen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lecha min haaretz.
Emmanuel Jacob Newman, Emily's grandfather, who she was named for, had a reputation of extolling the virtues of his children. And I'm told he was able to do that at length. We thank everyone who's here with us today, and those who wish they could have been, but couldn't be, for being part of a circle of love that makes us strong, that makes us feel connected, that makes us feel whole. And we hope that being here today will strengthen our bonds and in turn make all of us stronger. I thank God for putting my soul in this body. I thank God for finding my soulmate, the greatest miracle that I personally could ever enjoy. And I thank God for putting my soulmate in that body. Sorry. Sarah and I thank God for our 3 girls.
I should have reviewed his speech.
I didn't give her that opportunity. Who are precious, and they're so good. We give thanks for their perfect health. The way that everything works just the way it's supposed to, with maybe one little exception. I don't think their eyes are attached quite right, because every time I look at them, they seem to roll. Finally, I thank God for giving us Judaism, which in a very big way brought us all together here today. Thank you.
When we found out I was pregnant with Emily, David and I made a deal, and it was this: that I would carry her for 9 months, and he would plan every aspect of this bat mitzvah. Okay? So all I had to do was carry her, and look at that. Did I do a good job? Okay? Yeah. All right? And he had to do everything else for today. Did he do a good job? Yes. I have to say, David really took on huge parts of this bat mitzvah. It was too complicated for me. From the moment she blessed me in this world after that 9 months inside, the first thing I wondered is, can my heart open up for another? And physically, it was the most amazing thing, and those of you who've had more than one will relate to this. Something happens in your body and your heart opens. And when the day she came out, my heart opened and I saw this beautiful, precious doll. She looked exactly the same, but she was smaller, exactly the same. And she wasn't suntan. And since that day, I've watched her for 13 years become this incredible 13-year-old. What she did today was beautiful. But what she has done to age 13 amazes me. The attributes that she has that are God-given and that are hard work from her are just things that amaze me. She has empathy, true empathy. She feels what others feel. Now, the first time I noticed this, she was 2 years old. Now, it's happened again and again and again, but I'm going to tell you what happened when she was 2 years old. I was pregnant with my 3rd. Now, I was about 8.5 months pregnant, and for some strange reason, I was feeling a little down. You know, pregnant, 2 other kids, exhausted, working full time. And somehow, I wasn't saying anything or really doing anything in particular, but my little 2-year-old Emily, and she probably doesn't even remember this, I wouldn't think, came up to me, took her 2 hands, put them on my cheeks, looked at me in my eyes, and said, "Mommy, it's okay." She held me in her arms and wouldn't let go. And I tried to let go, and she wouldn't until I was ready, until I released that anxiety, and she released it for me. And she looked at me and she said, "Okay." And she walked away, and I said, "Oh my God." Empathy. Number 2, she has an ego that is balanced. So all of our lives, every single one of us, are working to balance our ego. She has done this already. I've watched her, age 5. She's at the pool, Jordan, you're witnesses. She's at the pool, dangling her little toes in the water, 5 years old. She cannot swim. And all her friends are in the pool swimming in the deep end. And what would you feel when you're 5 and all your friends can swim and you can't? And I watched her thinking, oh, I feel so bad for her. She sat in the water and said, oh, Jordan, you're a beautiful swimmer. Lucy, look at you, did a flip. Her only message was of amazement by others' abilities and skills. And I thought, I gotta do that. I gotta learn from that. How does she do that? How is she able to embrace the abilities of others when she can't do it? And then I think it was an hour later, and Jordan, your dad, got in the pool and he said, come on in, Emily. She said, all right, now I'm ready. So she also does things when she's ready. But the ego, but her friends can attest to this, watching them on the soccer field. And the thing that comes out of her mouth is, wow, that was an amazing point. Wow, that was great. Wow, you're amazing. And I just have learned so much about not feeling like because I watch others who are good at it, it takes anything away from me. It takes nothing away from her to watch others succeed. All our lives, we want to achieve that. Emily's third attribute is she has relentless determination. This is the most amazing thing about this girl, which is nothing will stop her. So during the Hanukkah holidays, she got one of those balls that blows up like 5 feet and then you can push around, right? You can get it at Target. So Daddy went out and bought her this ball, and he brought it home. And the girls are so excited about this ball, and so they're trying to pump it up and get the air in it, and it's not working. And they literally worked for an hour. And David went downstairs and he got the pump, and we went over across the street to the neighbors and got their pump, and it wouldn't blow up. And Emily was like, "We've got to blow this." Okay, I'm not kidding you. You ready? It was 10 in the morning when they got this thing. At noon, David was still trying and had walked away at 12:30. The other girls had left about 10 minutes before that. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, she's still there. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she's still there. At 4 o'clock, I said, "Emily, forget it. I'm going to go buy you a new." "No, Mommy, I will blow this ball up." The sun starts setting. At 6 o'clock, when the sun had set, "It's ready!" And the girls ran down the stairs, and there it was, 5 feet blown up. I don't know how she did it, whether she blew it. This is one example of the hundreds I have of this girl who does not give up. You can do anything your heart desires. Just please rest. Rest, relax. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you, and you're just my everything.
You guys have been with me my whole life and put up with me through everything. I love spending time with you guys, going on trips and playing Frisbee, and I've learned so much from both of you over the years. Will my mom and dad please come up and help me light candle number 1? I don't know what I would do without you. You are always there for me, and I can talk to you about anything. I remember the first time we were home alone when we had an egg fight and then tried hitting eggs with a broom. I couldn't count the number of memories and inside jokes I have made with you over the years. You are my best friend and the best older sister anyone could ask for. Sharon, will you please come up and help me light candles? I have been through so much with you. I love doing projects with you, and I remember the time when we made that house out of cardboard and you stayed in it for almost the whole day. You are growing up so fast, and I can't believe you are already 10. I love picking you up after school and getting to talk to you about all the drama happening in your school. I'm so glad I have you as a little sister. Carolyn, will you please come up and help me light candle number 2? You guys have cared for me my whole life. When I was younger, I remember I loved sleeping at your house and I love being able to have Lucky Charms in the morning and hearing a few Monkey Island stories at night. You guys have taught me to speak up and say my opinion, and to use good grammar, which I am grateful for. I am so lucky to have you guys as grandparents. Will Diane Donald please come up and help me light candle number 4?
Amen.
I always look forward to visiting you. You care so much about all of us, and you make the best smoothies. Thank you so much for all the trips we go on with the family. They're so much fun. I wish Grampy could be here. Even though I have never met him, I have heard so much about him, and I'm so happy to be named after him. Grammy, can you please come up and help me light candle number 5? I have so much fun hanging out with you guys, and I'm so glad you live close. I love making cousin films with you and watching all the videos you make. We have done so much together, from family trips to Sunday visits. It's always so fun. I am so happy to have you in my family. Will Aunt Boo, Uncle Mark, Elisa, and Rachel please come up and help me light candle number 6?
Where's Aunt Boo?
Yeah,
where's Aunt Boo?
Okay.
Okay, do your
We
thing.
should get a real picture too.
Every time we go to Massachusetts, I look forward to staying at your house to do arts and crafts, have conversations with you, pick things out of the jewel bin, listen to Darren's jokes, and getting to eat matzo pizza for breakfast. I always love spending Passover at your house, and I hope we can go again next year. Will Darren, Aunt Ellen, and Uncle Howard please come up and help me light candle number 7? I love visiting you guys in Seattle. I had so much fun going on the trip to Glacier National Park with you. I'm so grateful that you invited me on the trip. I always look forward to going to the sushi place in Seattle with you, and I can't wait until the next time I visit. You guys are so funny, and I'm so glad I have you as my cousin and aunts. Aunt Yvonne and Aunt Amy and Ben, will you please come up and help me light candle number?
Don't worry about it.
Even though I wish you guys lived closer, I love visiting you up in Massachusetts. It is so much fun getting to talk to you guys, going to Dart Sales, going to the lake, going to family camps, and going to Newport and Cape Cod with the family, which I hope we can do again soon. Will Dahlia, Emma, Uncle Art, and Aunt Stacy please come up and help me light candle number 9? Ever since you guys moved so much closer to us, I have been lucky to hang out with you guys so much. And I will never forget all the fun times and laughs we have had from Corin and Gavri. I love going to the beach or even the park with you guys because everywhere we go is always fun. Will Philip, Sabrina, Corin, and Gavri please come up and help me light candle number 10? From Long Branch to TJ, you guys have been with me for what feels like forever. I have been through so much with all of you. Over the years, we have made so many memories I will never forget, and I can't wait to make more. Will everyone that went to Long Branch and TJ with me please come up and help me light candle number 11? You guys make summer so much fun, and I always can't wait for school to end to see you. There's so many amazing memories, like at Camp on Izzy, the overnights, playing in bubbles, singing camp songs, day trips, making bracelets, talking about life, and breaking the sabras. You guys are my second family. In Camp Louise, night activities, wearing each other's clothes, being able to be with each other all day and night. I have made best friends in just 2 weeks. Will everyone from Camp on Izzy and Camp Louise please come up and help me light candle number 12? Thank you all so much for coming to celebrate my special day with me. I'm so lucky to have all of you in my life. Can everyone please stand while I light this last candle?
Good job, my little babushka.
I want to say great job, Emily. I love everything. I love the candle lighting. I love your Torah portion reading. Really, really terrific.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
Love you.
I'm shaking they booties like Congo, man. I'm shaking the city like yeah. Haters blow in the face like Gonzo, cause I'm making the cake, so let's play, yeah. I'm taking the game's mine. Y'all witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might
Come on, gentlemen. We'll show you how. Jump it up.
I can dance home and
take it back.
Step. Y'all looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might can possibly get down with the tool in his pants. Now I'm a ladies, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your bird. Cause I'm a pro, make you bend your back low, then the pound it real bad, just like the perfect. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
Thanks for always making me laugh and smile and for making my life so much fun and being there for me when I need you. We always do the funnest things together, like have dance parties, paint trees and eyes, dress as ghosts in the middle of the day, play tennis with water balloons, have egg fights, life talks, build cardboard slides down the stairs, play Mouse Family and Fairway. Working out, but it doesn't last long because I get mad that you're more fit than me and we stop. 2 a.m. snacks when we're both still up doing homework, throwing chocolate at the TV, and so much more. I'm so blessed to have you as a little sister because you're so cute and I can tell you everything and you never get too mad at me. Thanks for being my best friend, Emily Pumpkin Pie. I love you so much. By the way, we're not too old to have sleepovers.
I love how you are pretty, smart, and hardworking. You are really sweet to everyone, and you know how to tickle me and make me laugh. You have beautiful hair and freckles, and I feel like I can tell you anything. I love doing projects with you, and I love when you give me piggyback rides and make me cookies. I love when we have tickle fights, and I could never ask for a better sister besides Sharon. So thank you for making me the tree that doesn't stand alone. Love, Carolyn.
Start spinning. Go.
You don't have to spin that fast.
Go. Last group up over now. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? This is all about teamwork. All right, I'll see you. All right, are you ready? The last group will be out. Are you ready? Little man, go, spin! Ladies and gentlemen, the first team out. The last team up will be the first team out. Good try over there, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. Emily's team is up. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause. Good try. Just watch the little man. Hop on one foot. No! Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, in 5th place. They're working it out. The ladies with the 3 have got it up there. What are you doing? Now spin the other way. I know she left me. Oh my God. Late night, come home. Work now spin the other way. I know she left me roses by the go. Let's go. That's right. Find your partner, find your partner, find your partner. I'm sorry, guys.
You're about to get burned. Flip the script, you're checking in, I'm checking you out.
Let's go. Find your chair. No cut-throughs, no cut-throughs. I can't let you do it. I can't let you She actually ran all the way around.
She did when
That's points, right?
I got it!
Cheers, dance.
Dance a good dance, too.
Uh-oh. I like that. Let's go. Oh, you can get points if you can tell me who sings this song. It's okay. Hey, that's right. Keep it going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
dance in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you shake that.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Step up fast and be the first girl to make me throw this cash. We get money, don't be mad. Stop. Hating is bad. One more shot for us. Another round. Please fill up a cup. Turn us around. We just wanna see you shake it now. Now you gon' get it. Get naked now.
Get down, put your hands up to the side. Get down, put your hands up to the side. Get down, put your hands up to the side. Put your hands up to the side. Put your hands up to the side.
Take it all right. I'm gonna be the last one standing. I found an eye. I'm gonna be the last one standing. I just want it all. I just want it all. I just gotta baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
I love Donald.
Take the mic. Thanks for a wonderful party. Boy, what a great party. I've never been to such a great party in all my life.
Chicken, oh my God. Break is gonna break, and the hate is gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Shake it out. Come on, mama. Be a man. Be a man. Bailando,
There's these two hep cats dancing. One of them looks like my daughter. The other looks a little like my wife. Bunch of hep cats. There they go. Now we have the Wu family. The whole Wu family. There they go.
They're wiggling, they're moving. Look at that Donald go. There he is with a younger woman.
Oh, I remember when Donald made the moves.
He's still making them.
Oh!
He's making them.
That Donald can really move.
I think she's younger than 15.
Wait a minute.
16. How's it going? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Say, I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
Happy birthday, Emily. You are an absolute delight and a wonderful granddaughter. We're so proud of you.
Happy birthday, Emily.
Happy birthday, Emily.
Honey, 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 we are family. I said you listen now. I got everybody and dance. Come on now. We are family. Woo! I got all my sisters and me and Mama too. We are family. Everybody got a sing. Woo! We are family. Woo! I got all my sisters and me and my mama too.
started mad at you. Stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. I don't wanna stop at all.
I've got all my love to give. I'll survive. I will survive. Violet. Let's find hearts and mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I've spent so many nights just trying to make me used to cry. But now I hold my head up high and you see me, somebody new. I'm not that same old little person still in love with you. And so I felt like walking in and just expecting me to be free. Well, now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. All right, let's go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with lies? You think I crumble? You think I lay down and die? Oh, no, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
sweet, precious niece, Emily. I am so proud of you.
Knowing Emily as a young lady of perfection, and I could only think that this was beyond perfection. Just beautiful.
So fabulous, so mature, so articulate. It brought tears to my eyes.
You are an immense talent, and I just know you're going to be an amazing, amazing young woman. Congratulations and best wishes.
But you heard her in the Bema with an angelic voice, with her perfect chanting, with a meaningful and pointed speech. I can't frost that cake.
And since that day, I've watched her for 13 years become this incredible 13-year-old. What she did today was beautiful.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love. Yes, I know, girl, I know.
Congratulations on your bar mitzvah. I'm so proud of you. I know how hard it is to learn words in a whole new language and read it in front of everyone you care about, and you did a great job. Thanks for always making me laugh and smile, and for making my life so much fun and being there for me when I need you.
Emily, I love how you are pretty, smart, and hardworking. You are really sweet to everyone, and you know how to tickle me and make me laugh. You have beautiful hair and freckles, and I feel like I can tell you anything. I love doing projects with you, and I love when you give me piggyback rides and make me cookies. I love when we have tickle fights, and I could never ask for a better sister besides Sharon. So thank you for making me the tree that doesn't stand alone.
We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it, but I love it, but I love it, oh I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it when I'm with you, baby. But I love it when I'm with you,
And that's all, folks.